Merry Christmas there, Jaylo.
Well, I guess it's technically Christmas weekend, so merry day after Christmas.
How are you planning to celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior?
Well, why do you have to talk like that?
Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, are you mocking again?
No, I don't do that.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Henry Christ.
There's no H.
Oh, there isn't?
No.
People say that though, right?
I know, which is really stupid because there is no H in there's no H in the name, Bub.
Okay.
Yeah, they just want to what's the word I'm looking for? Diminish it, I guess.
A Jesus diminished.
What?
Play the Jesus diminished chord.
Oh, jeez. Maybe the wrong word is the wrong word I think is diminished, but they're trying to devalue it is what I'm trying to say, not diminish it.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm on board with that. I don't know.
Oh.
So, how are you celebrating Christmas this year, I guess next year?
I don't know. It's not even January 1st yet.
Yeah, but we got to prepare, so we're ready. And I told you that I don't think the Christmas tree is going to come today. The one that I ordered.
I can't fit a tree in my apartment anyway. It's
you have
too
to
small.
believe in the miracle, Christmas, babes.
It's too small.
I think it's possible, babes.
No, it's
but it
not.
requires somebody who really believes.
No, it's not because there's a trampoline there. There's my desk there. There's a table there in the living room, and there's my couch. So okay. I don't think so.
Yes. Well, from the soon-to-be birthday boy.
It is not. You're not soon-to-be birthday boy.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas for 2022.
Well, first off, I will not wish anyone a Merry Christmas yet because it's not even Christmas.
You want to wish me a happy birthday?
I did yesterday.
But for next year?
No.
Now, what... I hope you don't mind me asking, okay. What are you getting me next year for a birthday present?
I don't know.
Okay.
It depends on whether you deserve one or not.
I do.
Why?
Babes, come on. I'm the ball god.
Well, you're not mine.
Oh, what ifs. There's still time for you yet there, Jaylo.
What else?
Yes.
Bubs.
What?
What else?
Well, we can talk about Christmas later and how we're planning to celebrate.
I think it's too soon to talk about it because we are still in the throes of the festivities, although today is the day after, because we have more eating to do.
That's correct, babes.
We do.
We're going to make turkey sandwiches after this, and then there's a ham that we pretty much have to make today, so yeah. I'm excited about that. And
I'm excited. I hope it goes well.
We're going to stuff our faces today, babes.
We are going to, and we still have some more ice cream and cake, and that cake right. I got was really good.
It's pretty good, babes.
It is.
And we got rolls. I ate like half of the rolls yesterday.
Well, because I was trying to get through my plate. I was already getting full, and I only had one roll.
I had 5.
Yeah, well, we're going to split them today because...
Yes.
You can't hog all the rolls.
I wasn't planning to, babes. I thought
and
you were just going to...
good rolls. They are good rolls.
I just expected that you were just going to grab some, and you only got one.
Well, I wasn't going to grab, like, more than one. I was just going to grab one. And
I thought the whole thing was you're supposed to eat and celebrate.
I know, but you didn't have to hog all the rolls, Bubs.
I don't hog all of them, babes. You had one. Come on.
Bubs.
What? What else?
My goodness.
I like being able to spend my Christmas, my birthday with a girlfriend. I think that that's a lot of fun, but it is a little bit weird about how different we are as far as beliefs. But that's actually not where I want to go here.
Really? I'm surprised.
Yeah, because we do that every time, and that's,
We do that ad nauseum.
Yeah. And so my question is to you.
Yeah.
You've always talked about, I almost said in the past, but you've always talked about how much food there is at your family's place.
Oh, there's a ton of it, yeah.
And you love that, but I noticed that you only ate 2 plates yesterday. And I'm not complaining because, that's still a lot of food.
Well, because I think I eat more when there's more food around and there's more people eating it. when I eat at my own, like when I eat the stuff that I buy at my own place that I can eat, I think I eat what I can, but when I'm at my relative's house, I feel like I eat more than I should.
Interesting, babes.
Yeah, but people have said that they eat more when they're by themselves, which I think is kind of interesting too.
I just like to eat.
I do too, but you know, I try to eat at my own pace. I don't like try to keep up with you because you definitely eat like a guy.
Well, spoiler alert, I am. At least when I checked this morning in the shower.
Well, I knew that you were.
Good. Yeah. That explains why you're walking funny.
Hey!
No, I'm joking, babes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you? I'm
Yes,
sorry.
you did.
I'm sorry, bub.
Well, could you give me a kiss?
Where?
Right here. Right here. Right here below my ear on my mole. Right here. Yeah.
I saw a leak.
That's right. Now give me a kiss on my mouth. Oh, yeah, mouth kiss.
You weirdo.
No, I'm not.
You're distracting me when I'm... Okay. No, I eat more at my family's house because they have like an abundance of food.
Nice.
And then not only that, if you also count the food that they give you when you go home, they don't want to send you with nothing.
That's good.
Yeah.
What did you think of my playlist the other day, babes?
Yeah, there's some stuff I really liked.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. Jaylo.
The one where it was playing "Wishing on a Star," which was taken from the CoverGirls song "Wishing on a Star." I didn't really like that one.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, it was weird.
That's fair. I threw in the mix the Pixie song that they end Fight Club with, but the sound mix was off. Yeah, it sounded. I was putting together the playlist while listening through headphones on my, cell phone. So it sounded better than it did on your dot.
Yeah, it was like I couldn't hear it. I couldn't. What is the name of the song?
I don't even remember. I just know that they played at the end of Fight Club. When the narrator's talking to Marla and saying, "You met me at a very strange time in my life," and then they watch the buildings explode.
Right.
That's such a good movie. I wish I would have appreciated it when it first came out.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm not going to tell the story, but I saw it with somebody. We were basically just in the same room when it was playing, and other stuff was going on with us. But here's the thing, though. So I could hide behind that as an excuse why I didn't appreciate Fight Club.
Or that you were under the influence.
No, I wasn't.
No, I'm just kidding. Because remember when you said you watched movies, but you weren't exactly there because you had something in your system?
Yeah, but here's the thing. So, okay, I was with a girl when I watched Fight Club the first time when it came out in 1999. But I saw it a second time in 2002, and I liked it, but I didn't fall into the whole "this is the greatest movie ever made" camp. I'm still not there, but you know what I mean, I'm closer, until probably 2017. And now I completely see why it's a brilliant movie. Why do you think, babes, that my 2002 viewing of it didn't push me over to the edge up to "this is a classic film"?
Because you were distracted. You had a girl in the room.
No. In 99 I did, but not in 2000. When I saw it in the theaters, I was with a girl. Okay. And we were doing stuff. But when I saw it in 99, it was just me alone watching it on like a Monday night.
I don't know. Maybe you just were not into it.
No, I liked it. I just didn't think it was a classic.
I don't know. That's I can't tell you why.
Do you think that you should have a conference with my mental health professional where you two can explore this together and come up with some answers?
No, not really.
Okay.
I don't think I need to get involved in all that craziness.
Nice.
Well, maybe it isn't craziness. I don't know. I tend not to talk to anybody's mental health professional.
Thank you. Do you ever stay up at night, babes, and wondering why it took me so long to appreciate Fight Club and The Matrix?
Not at all. I am not thinking about that when I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm thinking about the stuff that I think about.
Oh, okay.
Why? Like I'm thinking about stuff like, why is my body not relaxing and my brain my brain is on overdrive and my body is on overdrive and I can't relax. There's a lot of time I'm thinking about that or some other things, but not that.
Okay. Maybe you'd sleep better if you did think about those things. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Really?
Yes.
You're strange.
I'm very normal, babes.
Uh-huh.
So, getting back to the take.
All right.
They did a piece that came out this morning about how we need to appreciate classic movies and how do we go about saving them. What are you getting into, babes?
Oh, I'm just putting something in my basket.
Oh my goodness.
What?
And you were asking me about the video
Yeah.
before we started doing this.
Yeah.
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 What did you want to know, basically?
Preserving it as far as making sure people watch them, or preserving them as how they remaster them?
Both.
Yeah.
As you may or may not know, I think 90% of all silent movies are lost to history.
Yeah, you can't find any of them.
I've heard that figure. I've also heard it's 50%. We don't know the exact number, but a lot of silent films you just can't find anymore because the film stock has degraded, and people didn't think that cinema was going to be around in 100 years. Mm-hmm. There's even missing sections from movies from the 1950s. So they were talking about. I want to make sure I get their analysis right, and I may not. Streamers tend to focus on newer films because that's what gets people to subscribe.
Right.
So, of course, Disney is going to have Iron Man and Marvel and, the newer Star Wars movies. Uh-huh. But, and I just realized I'm picking on one particular service. Oftentimes, studios and streaming companies will neglect their older titles because people don't view them. And a lot of people apparently think that black and white movies are boring. We know people like this.
I know. I don't understand. And granted, maybe 20 years ago, I don't know if I don't know if I would have appreciated 20 years ago. I couldn't answer that. Mm-hmm. 20 or even 30 years ago. I mean, I did watch some old films in class, but they were short ones. That's when I was, in elementary school and we had film day. But I guess because I was younger and I was focused on the movies that I liked at that time, I wasn't thinking about, maybe I should check out 30s, 40s, and 50s movies.
What are you doing now to encourage the younger generation to look at these older films?
I'm not doing anything. but I don't know. I mean, I had a friend in high school that really liked old movies, and our mutual friend was like, yeah, I don't understand why she likes old movies. And I thought, I don't get it either, but I think it's because I was not exposed to them as much. Mm-hmm. I didn't watch Humphrey Bogart stuff. I didn't watch Clark Gable or Cary Grant stuff or a lot of Jimmy Stewart stuff. All I watched from Jimmy Stewart was It's a Wonderful Life, which is a great movie. But I regret not exposing myself to them, but I didn't have a way to do that.
Do you think, babes, that you will get involved with some film preservation groups?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think I need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of us losing older movies?
I don't think so.
Okay.
At least not the ones that have been preserved over time, no.
Yeah, I guess some of the arguments have been made of It's a Wonderful Life is still considered a classic, right? But maybe other Jimmy Stewart films like
Philadelphia Story.
Harvey. Let's take Harvey for an example.
Harvey, great movie.
Great movie. People might forget about it, and because nobody's watching it, it might get taken off of streaming, and it just might get lost in the mix.
I hope that doesn't happen. It is a great movie. Mm-hmm. Hilariously funny. You don't see a rabbit. It's just funny.
Yeah.
Very funny. Yes.
I don't even know if It's a Wonderful Life is in my top 5 favorite Jimmy Stewart movies.
I think that's one of them, but I really did like what we saw yesterday, which we will be talking about later.
The Shop Around the Corner.
Shop Around the Corner. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a fun movie.
Yes. We'll get there soon,
But
Jaylo.
we will get there.
Yes, eventually.
Eventually.
Yes.
After our little detours.
Yes. You called your mom yesterday.
I did.
And apparently she was the one who was blowing up your phone when we were doing this.
Apparently, yeah. I think she called me like 3 times.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, oh geez, just be patient a little bit. I'm in the kitchen with a certain somebody making cooking turkey and getting mashed potatoes ready.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
We have established that your mom loves Jesus.
Why do we have to bring that up?
I'm going there, babes. Maybe a little bit too much. But
Well,
you've told me before that you believe that it's not that Jesus was born on Christmas, but it's a representation because we don't know the actual day.
we don't know the actual date, but that day was just set aside for to celebrate his birth. Yes.
Yeah. And what I want to know from you is, does your mom feel the same way, or does she believe this is actually the day that Jesus was born?
No, she feels the same way.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
those Christians believe that.
Oh, that's good.
Why?
That's something.
Why?
I don't know. I just was under this impression that people actually thought that.
No. I mean, that's impossible to. We don't actually know when that happened, and at this point, I don't think it really matters what the day was because we wouldn't be able to figure it out, and also because he already existed before Mary delivered him. It doesn't really matter.
If you believe in Jesus.
Right.
Yes. Well, good. I love you, babes.
Oh.
What?
You ask me interesting questions.
I do. I try to make you think.
Okay. Or sometimes just make me laugh of the ridiculousness.
We are in a middle of another snowstorm. And yesterday I was getting freaked out because the build-up to the news the day before was this is going to shut the city down. It's a state of emergency. Be super safe.
And to be safe, you were thinking, oh, maybe I should get you some stuff from Instacart. And I'm beginning to think that it's probably a good thing that you had that saved on your thing, because what if something did happen? It doesn't look like. I don't think we got any snow last night.
No, we did.
We did.
We did. So that's actually not where I was going. I was going to say, to be safe, you kind of have to be in the know.
Yes.
And it was really hard getting accurate information yesterday.
Yeah, it was. because I was like, did you check any reports? And you're like, this was from Friday.
Yeah.
And
Like, for real, if a news organization is going to blow this thing up and say, we need to be super concerned about that, they kind of have to update their social media.
Right.
You know, don't just leave me hanging, especially on Christmas, where a lot of people are going to be traveling.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a little bit irresponsible, actually.
Uh-oh.
How do you feel?
I don't know if it's irresponsible. It's just really frustrating. It's frustrating, and it's like, well, how are we supposed to know what's going on if you tell us that we have to get ready for a possible storm? We don't know how big it is. You know, it should be the up to the minute stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, we will report up to the minute as we see it.
Or maybe not up to the minute, but occasionally check in.
Occasionally, like maybe an hour, like every couple of hours.
Because I went to the Coin6 app and the KGW app, and as recently as last night, maybe I'm just a complete idiot on this stuff, I was not able to find weather reports that were newer than Friday night, the previous evening.
Mm-hmm.
So, come on, guys, get it together a little bit.
Yeah, I would like to know a little bit, just so that we have a good idea. And right now, I think we're having snow flurries.
We got a good amount of snow there, Jaylo.
Right.
Yes.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I disagree. I say bah humbug.
Oh, we haven't watched that yet.
What?
A Christmas Carol.
We have not watched that yet.
We haven't watched it.
One of these days, babes.
I think, have the snow around for a day or two, and then it should be gone already.
Well, I agree with you, but I also think if it's going to stick around, we need news reports on it.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
I do remember when we were getting ready for snowstorms when I was in high school, they would be really good about putting, if they were able to get reports about how much snow we were going to get, they would put things on the bottom of the screen like this school is canceled, this school is delayed, and they will put it like early in the morning.
Yeah. I remember being a kid and being really excited for that to see if school was canceled.
I know. It's like, oh, one day of school. I remember I just got back. This was New Year's, I think it was the day after New Year's Day. I just got back to Portland. And back in time because it snowed on Sunday. I wasn't going to go anywhere. And I was getting ready for school the next day. And I stepped outside with my boots on, and I'm like, ooh, this is really slippery, like really slippery.
Mm-hmm.
And I checked, and schools were canceled, or at least my school was canceled, and my ride was also canceled. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm going to stay home. That's great. So I had an extra day, and I went back the next day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It had just lasted for a couple of days, and then it was done.
Nice. Yesterday, babes.
Yeah.
You got a little bit upset with me when a friend of mine called to wish me a happy birthday.
I did.
And
Well,
you were in the wrong, but
no, I was not in the wrong. I think that you kind of like to share stuff with your friends that I don't think that everybody needs to know. Private stuff.
Okay.
We didn't even have to talk about what it was. It was private. And I'm like, don't I have a say in some of the stuff that you share with people when it comes to us?
Alana was upset that my friend found out that Alana bought me a cake.
It wasn't a cake. It wasn't that I bought you a cake. It was something else that we don't even need to go into.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, why did you even have to mention that?
Oh.
I did. I was like, oh man, you just never stop.
Do you think, babes, that you might be a little bit too sensitive?
No, this time I'm not.
Stop.
No, I'm not. I'm serious. I mean, I'm private when it comes to certain things.
Yes.
And you're way, way too open for your own good.
Oh, there's a lot of things I don't talk about, though.
Yeah, but the stuff that you talk about, it's like, don't I have a say in some of the things that you mention? At least get a heads up that, hey, is it okay if I talk about this? Because I'm a part of it.
Yeah, but I was talking to a good friend of mine.
I don't care. I don't care if he's good or not. It's just like, wait a minute. Don't I have a say in this?
No. But I love you, so give me a kiss.
No.
Why not?
No.
Babes, give me a kiss. 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 Oh, tickle wolf.
Tickle twoo.
All right, we have to certify with a kiss then. You like grabbed my nipple or something.
I did not.
Or you
That was
tickled
your-
my nipple.
No, that was your. No, that was.
No,
this.
no, that wasn't.
No. I was trying to grab for your arm.
You're tickling me. No, tickle.
I was trying to show you. Hey, okay, tickle twitch.
All right, no, you.
I wasn't trying to.
No,
I
you
was,
like grabbed my.
No,
you may not have been trying to, but you grabbed my.
No,
nipple.
I'm sorry. I wasn't
That's okay.
trying to do that. But my point being is that there are things that I don't need people to know about, and I would really like to have a heads up before you think about discussing it with other people.
Well, good. I love you, babes.
I love you.
Good.
Just letting you know, Bubs.
Yes. What are some things that you want to talk about this morning, babes?
Well, I got really, really full last night. As Rick said, he almost took all my rolls. Five of those rolls are really good too. They remind me of the King Hawaiian sweet roll.
I think that's what they are.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're really good. I remember eating those when I was a kid. Eating like a loaf of those the King's Hawaiian bread. Oh, that's so good. Anyway, the turkey was fantastic.
Yes.
We didn't even need, like, chicken stock, I think. I think it was really good.
I was nervous because also we didn't use any olive oil on it.
Why would we need olive oil? Did we use it last time?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But it did turn out really, really good.
It was nice and moist and juicy,
Mm-hmm.
tender. The onions were really good. Provide a really good flavor, and paired with the mashed potatoes and stuffing. And we're both not like large, like big stuffing people, but it was really good.
I enjoyed it.
I really was impressed again.
Thank you, babes.
You're welcome.
Well, good.
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 Yeah.
I feel like this might be a shorter one because I don't know if there's anything really new to talk about.
I don't know. We talked about a lot of stuff yesterday.
Yeah. The airing of the grievances.
The airing of the grievances?
Yes, that's what they do in Festivus.
Oh. Well, we weren't celebrating Festivus.
I know, babes.
The Festivus for the rest of us.
Yes.
No, I think this might be a short one. We also need to check weather reports just to make sure that we're on top of it.
I did that before you got up this
Did you?
morning. Yeah, and it doesn't look like there's going to be any more updates for a few more hours.
Okay.
But I think after this, we should maybe watch some Ted Lasso, make some lunch, or make some lunch and watch some Ted Lasso.
One of those things.
Yes, because you're getting into the show, babes. We didn't watch any yesterday, but you watched.
Yeah, we weren't able to. We were busy with the turkey and the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not sure where I fall on the show yet. I know it's been four episodes in, but even then, I don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm very curious of what you're going to think of the two we watched today.
Because I do like Ted Lasso, as far as characters go, and Coach Beard is fun too. But I'm not sure what I think about the other players though, and Roy, I'm not sure either.
Yeah, you'll see soon, babes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does his niece live with him?
No, but he babysits his niece a lot.
He babysits his niece.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see her family?
So far, you haven't seen her. It's just implied that her mom, I think, is a nurse. It's just he's always off working.
Oh. Mm-hmm. And Roy takes care of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Reads her A Wrinkle in Time.
Good book. You should read it.
I might have to do that.
It's kind of a fun short sci-fi book.
Yes.
Didn't you say you read something about the author Madeleine L'Engle?
I might have, but that was a while ago when you were reading the book.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes. Well, good. I might have to do that. If it's good enough for you and Roy Kent, then I might have to check it out.
No, he didn't like it.
He didn't like it at first, and then he's reading it to his niece, and he understands why the coach gave it to him.
It's a good book.
Okay.
Yeah. It is kind of cool how they talk about how they were getting to the planets, because the kids were in search. So there was the two kids, Charles and Meg, and Meg's friend Calvin. And they were in search of their father, because their father has been gone for a while, trying to find their father. But anyway, I can't get into it. It's good though.
Maybe I'll read it tonight when you go to bed. We had a fun conversation last night in bed. We were having trouble sleeping, both of us.
Well, I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I was up already, so we hung out here and talked for a while.
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Yeah, we did. I think you were a little bit what?
No, Alana accused me last night of stealing her bed, and I said, "Well, then get out of here." But she stayed, so I'm happy that. No, I'm glad you enjoyed sleeping in my bed last night.
That's mine.
No. But it was a fun conversation.
Well, yeah. We were laughing quite a bit.
Yes. Do you think? I got a dumb question for you that I don't know the answer to, and you might not either.
All right.
And it's going to sound like I'm stroking both of our egos for a second.
All right.
I wonder how many couples laugh as much as we do.
I don't know. We laugh quite a bit.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't just because we're doing a podcast right now. We laugh a bit when we are not doing this and just hanging out.
Yeah,
around the house.
we laugh a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, it does help that both the people in the relationship have a good sense of humor, and it seems like we both do.
I mean, I'm sure couples laugh when they're in a relationship. That would just be odd.
That would be odd.
But I wonder how many people, not in general, but just out of the ones we know, actually laugh as much as we do when they're just with their significant other.
I don't know, but I think it's very healthy to laugh, and a good amount.
Absolutely.
Because there's so many things that could really get you down right now, and I think it's good to have a good humor about whatever it is. And in fact, we were laughing about something this morning.
What was it?
Well, you were kind of saying, it was funny. You were talking about government overreach.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, oh, do you believe that it's the government overreach? Do you think it's government overreach when the government says it's child abuse for making your child sleep outside when in a winter storm?
Yeah, or like you're no longer allowed to tie your kids to the roof of the car.
And I was laughing, and I'm like, oh, stop it.
You know, babes, if you have a small child and you throw a piece of meat on them and then release their pit bulls, that's now considered a child abuse.
Oh, Bub. Stop it.
What?
Did I don't know if I mentioned it here. I told you in private, but when we were getting ready to go on our road trip to California, not the both of us, but my family.
Yes.
This is back
I wasn't invited.
Well,
Thanks,
I didn't
babe,
know
for
you.
Advocating for me.
I didn't know you back then. You were a little
Convenient
8-year-old.
excuse. Go ahead.
Oh, stop it. You were like 8 years old. What would I do with you?
Well, you could have educated me in the ways of the woman. But tell me your story, babes.
My family.
Like, come here, little boy.
Stop it.
No, tell me your story, babes.
Okay. Well, this is in 91.
Yes.
My family and I were in Washington, and we were getting ready to go on a road trip to California because we'd never been there. I've never been there. My family, my relatives have. So there was there were 5 kids and several adults, aunts, uncles, grandmas, my mom and dad, a lot of people. And we took 2 vehicles, and that was a crazy trip. But before we were getting in the car, my dad's like, hey, I could put you in a sleeping bag and tie you to the roof of the car. Do you want to do that? I said, no.
And the legal system, the Democrats, would punish your father for doing that.
Well, I wouldn't be
if he
happy.
would have done that.
No, I wouldn't be happy if you would have done that. What if I fell off of the car?
That's called personal choice.
Oh my goodness, that's really dangerous.
No, that is dangerous. For real, if you have a car and some kids, don't tie them up on top of it. You could get arrested.
You could get arrested for child endangerment, and that just would not be looking good on your
sign
record.
of government overreach.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm joking, babe. So.
Oh.
Yes.
But no, I just thought it was kind of a funny story, and I was not, for the record, I was not tied up onto the roof of the car. So I was safe with the rest of the kids in the car.
Very good, babes. Yes.
No, he was just joking.
See, if I would have come, babes, I could have sat in your lap.
And I would have been like, move over, little boy.
Oh, whatevs.
You probably were a very interesting little boy.
I could have worked on my hand techniques.
Hey.
All right, babes, let's
Oh my goodness.
get off the craziness, Jaylo.
Get off the craziness.
But we do laugh a lot, and I've known couples to where it seems like they don't really laugh that
And
much.
they're boring.
Yeah, I don't
Or
like
or
that.
maybe they're not boring to them, but they're would be considered boring to other people. Like, why don't you ever laugh? I never heard you laugh at all.
So, I know everything always goes back to church and Christianity and all that stuff.
All right.
But you've known a lot of couples through church.
Yes.
Have you known a lot of them who really laugh like we
Oh,
do?
yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they laugh and I laugh with them, or they have laughed and I have laughed with them.
Yeah.
So, and they've got a great sense of humor.
Nice.
I don't think I've met a couple that was like seriously boring.
That's good.
Yeah, but I've met several couples that are just hilarious together and apart.
Well, good. I got to meet some of these people.
But some of them I'm not friends with anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then.
For other reasons, not because they're laughing too much or whatever.
Yeah, they're just horrible human beings.
No, I never said they were.
Babes, that's the other thing. When we were at the dinner table last night,
Yeah.
I was thinking, and I'm like, babes, give me a word of a food that starts with a V.
Yeah, and I said vanilla.
Eventually, but first you're like vegetables, and I'm like, no, babes, you got to be more specific. I need some, and you said vanilla, and then I'm like, okay, so next year we're gonna invite a bulimic over, and for dessert we'll have vanilla and vomit, and then I thought, I like, or we could have puke and pumpkin pie for dessert next year.
Pepsi.
And Pepsi.
And I said that's gross.
That is gross.
Yeah, it's like vomit, vanilla cake, and ice cream.
So we will be inviting over some bulimics.
No.
Okay, we won't.
No, because if they eat all of the food, and then they puke it,
it's just a waste.
It is a waste.
Yeah, we don't want to waste our dinner on them.
Bubs.
You know what I just thought?
What?
You know how there's all these late night commercials about this is a fund to give money to the children?
Yeah, like Child Fund or Child Reach?
Yes.
Yeah.
If they did one, but it was for bulimic children who like to throw up.
Yeah, donate some food. Just remember that they may binge and purge.
And we'll send you a letter, and it'll be like a woman, like a 15-year-old girl next to the toilet with her head bent over it.
Oh, wow. Well, Bubs, if you invite a anorexic for if we invite like a anorexic for Thanksgiving dinner, you don't have to worry about wasting food.
That's true. That's what we need to do. Not a bulimic and anorexic.
No, they're no fun though.
Oh.
They won't want to eat anything.
I know. That's okay. More for us, right? And we'll say, hey, bring over some food. But they might interpret it and bring over like one of those mini candy bars.
You know what Karen Carpenter, I read that she used to do?
What's
that? She would take a bite of whatever she was eating and she would say, hey, you guys, you gotta taste this. It's really good. And so that was a technique that she would use so that she wouldn't have to eat everything on her plate.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes.
It's manipulation.
Oh.
It's completely manipulating the situation.
And anorexic and bulimics have a very harsh life.
It's a horrible.
It's a horrible existence. You should never make fun of that.
You did.
Oh, I said you shouldn't.
Ugh,
Me on the other hand.
You shouldn't.
I'm a different story.
You shouldn't.
Well, baby, it's just that I know how to do this type of things. I'm a professional, so.
Oh my goodness. You're a professional?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I'm professional Rick.
Okay.
Yes.
Professional at making fun of people?
Yeah. And knowing humor and knowing how not to be too cruel. Some people will take it a bit too far, but I don't. Oh, you know what we could have next year, babes?
What's that?
We, instead of doing turkey, we can invite over a bulimic and have puke and pizza.
Oh, okay. Stop it. All right. It's done now.
Okay.
We're done now.
What?
Stop it.
Okay, I'm sorry, babes. I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know. Sorry you took it too far.
No, you did.
Okay.
You started it.
I love you.
You started it.
Okay, that's no excuse, babes.
You like to instigate. You're instigate Rick.
Oh my goodness. Well, if you meet a funny couple at church or wherever, let me know.
Why?
I don't know. It might be cool to have another fun couple.
Did you meet any couples that you thought were kind of boring?
I wouldn't phrase it like that.
Maybe not boring, but not quite as.
Okay, here's what I would say.
Yeah.
I've met couples to where I felt one of the people in the relationship was a lot funner to be around than the other one.
Right.
That's how I would say it.
Actually, I take that back. There was a couple I knew the male in the relationship longer than I knew the female. And this was like 3 summers ago. He was a friend of mine that I haven't seen in a long time.
Wait, so this is when we were dating?
Yes.
Okay.
This was in the summer of, wait a minute, I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, this was in the summer of. This had to be in the summer of 2018, I think it was.
Go ahead.
This was before we made it official.
But we're still doing stuff. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Tell the story, babes.
So I go to meet them at the mall. My mom drops me off. She has to do other things. And I'm with him, his mother, and his wife. And very quickly on in this meeting, I noticed that she's not laughing and she seems a lot more serious than he is.
Yes.
And already he's talking about, the past and just joking around. And I'm thinking, man, oh man, does he ever think like, geez, lighten up, laugh a little bit, joke around. And I wonder if it's because, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm wondering if it's because she feels really uncomfortable that I knew him in high school, and at one time in our lives, he was attracted to me. And I'm not saying that because, I'm saying it because it's true. Mm-hmm. And maybe he didn't tell her that, but, and also too, his mom was treating me a little bit differently than her.
You said, without giving out too many details, that you got the feeling that the mom was more excited to be around you than to be around her daughter-in-law.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think she liked her, but I think she liked me a little bit more. Yeah. I did. Just because of the way that she was addressing me, because she was, and it wasn't just because she liked my mom. She thought my mom was really nice, but just the way that she was addressing me, and because I have stayed at her house before, and she got to know me, and you know what I mean?
I hear you, babes.
And I felt a little bit, I don't know what the word is, maybe a little bit awkward around her. And she was
you mean your friend's wife? You felt
yes.
Okay.
She was a nice girl. Don't get me wrong. She was very nice, but I thought maybe I made her feel awkward, or maybe she was having a bad day. I don't know, but I was trying to do my best to include her in the conversation because I didn't want her to feel left out either.
Your friend lives in another part of the country.
Yes.
And what I'm wondering from you, how often does he go back to Washington?
I am not sure. I know that he was there that summer.
You know what you could do, babes?
What's that?
Is you could reach out to him, ask him, hey, when are you going to be in Washington? Me and my boyfriend would like to hang out if you're ever in Vancouver, because we're not going all the way down to Seattle to do this. But if they're in the Vancouver area, we could go and hang out with him, and then we could confront his girlfriend.
His wife?
His wife. I'm sorry.
No, I don't want to do that. That's a little bit weird.
Oh, okay.
No, and
I get to be like, now I've heard some things from my Jaylo that,
and also too, they were staying at relatives' places. I don't think that would be a good idea.
Well, we'll meet them at like a mall or something, babes.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. You know what I've realized about myself, babes?
What's that?
I said we could contact your friend, and if they come to Vancouver, we can hang out with them.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to fucking go to Vancouver. That's a bus ride that's like way out of my way. I'm not doing that. I don't know when the next time I'm going to Washington State is.
Oh.
And I used to go to Seattle on a fairly regular basis. Now it's a struggle to get me downtown.
I know.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, yeah, I only know like maybe a few people in Vancouver, but
it's nothing against the Vancouver. It's the idea of, do I really want to get on the C-tram and have to go to another state? I don't know that I do. It's just across the river. You could easily get someone to drive you there. I don't. Yeah, I guess that's true. I could. You could, but I mean, it would be a trek for them. They would probably have to take an Amtrak or whatever it is. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. No, we're not going to do this. Yes, we are. You're going to reach out to your friend, tell him to meet us in Portland, Oregon. What? Tell him to fly across the country, come to Portland, Oregon, and then we'll confront his wife and ask him if she has a
No,
problem.
no. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
No, I don't want to get in the middle of that.
That's fair, babes.
I mean, if he wants to tell me, hey, the reason why she was, the reason why so and so was like this. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to meddle in their marriage. It's not my business.
That was just an idea, babes. Yes.
And I'll tell you something after this because I don't really want to talk about it here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, the microphone's off. Tell me what
No. Bubs, come on.
I'm sorry, I'm joking, babes.
Come on, respect my privacy for once.
I do. I always do.
Or our privacy.
I always do that.
No, you don't.
Always.
You're
100% of the time, Jaylo.
You're ridiculously open.
Oh. Now I'm thinking, I wonder I'm sure at some point I'll go to Washington State again.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder how long it's going to be before I do. And I wonder how long it's going to be before I go to Seattle again.
Yeah.
Because it's been a minute. I think the last time I went to Seattle was actually maybe a couple weeks before our first date.
Yeah, that was a good 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And the
4.
last time I was in Washington was last year for Thanksgiving.
No, didn't you go earlier this year with your mom? No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
She went. No, this is when she left in February.
Gotcha.
I think. Yeah, that's right because it was before. No. Wait. Let me think. No, she came back in the summer. I remember that. She did not come back in February. I can't remember. No. You know what? You know what you're thinking?
Tell me.
I left without her on I think it was the 9th of December of last year.
Okay.
When I was coming back for Thanksgiving. Because remember I missed my...
I remember that very well.
I was so mad.
Yes.
I was so mad.
How do you think I felt?
And there wasn't anything I could do about it because the traffic was so bad. Anyway.
You're back now, babes.
I'm back now.
And you're never going back to Washington. Just kidding.
You're like, if I have a say in it, you'll never go back. Anyway.
No.
No, because I came back without her.
Yeah.
And then she came back sometime in the summer.
She came back in June because it was when it looked like we were going to have a summer, and the three of us went to the only concert we saw this year. And it was horrible. And then...
I think, okay, it wasn't... It could have been a lot better. It wasn't that bad. I think you're over-exaggerating.
Oh, my God. And then I got to tell the story. So, I used to do this cooking show on Clubhouse, right?
Yeah.
Lots of fun. And because of that, I met a person. I almost said I met somebody, but that would make it sound more lurid. And we became friends for a while. Then he kind of He
kind of disappeared a little bit.
Yeah. But that's his own business. But it was after this, so I don't think this caused it. But I invited him. I'm like, I heard LaRonda Steele, who is a great performer, was going to be doing something in Pioneer Square. So I invite him, and your mom's there.
Very excited. We're very excited to see her.
And your mom starts talking to him about Jesus.
Oh, no. Okay. Do we have to go there?
We don't. That was
okay. I'll just say for the record, I was very embarrassed, and I was hoping she likes to. Okay, I think she means well, but she just doesn't know when to not talk about stuff like that.
I do like your mom, by the way, but she is a little bit into Jesus.
There's nothing wrong with that. My problem with that is that sometimes she doesn't know when to, wait for the door to open.
Yes.
And the door clearly wasn't open, and she likes to talk about it. And there's nothing wrong with talking about it. It's just like you have to wait until the time is right. You can't just, it was embarrassing.
Yes.
It was very embarrassing, and I was, she just does not understand.
I did like doing a cooking show on Clubhouse. I would love to do a regular cooking show.
Have you reached out to this person?
I have. I don't know. I don't know if they're just going through something or if he just decided to blow me off.
This person might be going through stuff.
It's possible.
Who knows what's going on?
Yeah, but I've also come to the conclusion it's not my job to rescue anybody. And I know that could be said in a cynical way. Like, hey, if you have a problem, bro, it's not on me. But in my case, what I mean is I don't know the ins and outs of a situation. And by me stepping in, I'm assuming that I could fix it, which isn't necessarily true.
Yeah.
And it was a creative thing, which is really cool. But I think we might have discussed this at some other point of where I used to treat creativity like some guys treat hot girls, to where I would be so desperate and so glad when I had a creative opportunity that I would almost try too hard to keep it going.
Okay.
And because he was involved in the creative thing, and I'm realizing that what I did was unhealthy, I'm trying not to over focus or overextend myself with making creative things happen.
Well, even if it isn't creative, right? Even if it's like a friendship, if somebody is kind of being distant or what is it, like being distant from you and not contacting you, I think it's okay to reach out maybe once or twice or whatever.
I did that.
And after that, it's like, well, if they want to reach me, they know how to do it. I'm not going to, that's how I see it. Sometimes it's like, I had an experience where I had a friend who, I think the last time we ever talked, we were going to go somewhere. I think we were supposed to go out for pizza. Mm-hmm. And then I never heard from this person again for like a couple of years or whatever it is. However long it was. In fact, the last time I tried to contact her, I was in her building.
I know who you're talking about, I think.
Yes, this is before I moved in here.
Oh.
And I was hoping that if she was around, that we could do something for like a couple of hours, but she was not, and I just said, I guess I'm just going to have to, not worry about it, because I don't want to reach out to someone that doesn't want to reach out to me.
We kind of touched on this last summer, but a theme in my life, which I've noticed, is a lot of people tell me, Rick, we really need to hang out, and then I'll follow up, and they'll just completely blow me off.
Blow you off.
Yeah, but when I see them, they'll be the ones who are like, we have to hang out soon. Isn't that really annoying? It is, but then I came to the conclusion, and this was separate than the art thing, because the art thing I really did try too hard, whereas in relation to this, I tried hard because I kept getting the impression when people would say, we really need to hang out, and they'd focus on it, that they meant it. Mm-hmm. But the conclusion was kind of similar. Now what I realize is I should give it 3 chances with somebody, right? And after the third chance, it's not like I'm saying, oh, fuck them, they're a horrible person. But what I am saying is it's on them to reach out to me, and I'll make sure that I give them my contact info, right? Whether that's a telephone number or an email address or something of that effect. And I'll do it with love, but it's kind of like at some point it's like, if we really need to hang out, it's got to be on the other person at that point.
Or what you could do, which is I heard about a situation where, and I don't know if it's really true or not, but where this guy was making plans with this girl, I think it was the girl that was making plans with him.
Tell me.
And every time they would make plans, she would always stand him up.
Yeah.
And so he said, okay, this time I'm going to try this. He's like, hey, we should do this at such and such time. I'll meet you, whatever. What he did before this was supposed to happen, he got in his sweats, tied his hair back in a ponytail, and sat there and just watched TV. And now it was like, the girl's going to find out. I'm not going to show up. I thought it was really funny. Because
I hear you.
Now now I'm not saying you should do that.
No.
It's a funny story, but...
No. It's a funny story, but it's not the most mature way to handle things.
I was going to talk.
Okay.
That's what I was going to say.
Well, I saved you the trouble then. No, but for real,
No, don't do that.
I'm not going to say any names, but what I will say is the way I came to this conclusion, even though it took me a while to put the pieces together, you and I were at an event.
Yeah.
And somebody who I used to know fairly well came up to us, started talking with both of us. This was before the pandemic. And I believe they said we should hang out. And I had thought that I had heard through the grapevine some things that implied that this person had a problem with me.
Uh-huh.
Right. And we don't have to say, we're not saying
and she, I'll just say this, the person wasn't willing to talk about it with you.
Well, we kept it light when it was the three of us.
Yes.
But at some point during the conversation, the idea of me and this person getting together came up. And I followed through with them, and they didn't follow through with me. And then over the summer, because I had plenty of time to think of things because of COVID, I didn't just start thinking her. So I used to date one of this person's friends.
Yeah.
And I started thinking of, I'll just say the one with the story with the rat.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. White chick. Not that there's anything wrong with being white.
All right.
Okay. And then I started thinking about the other people who we know in the social circle who are kind of do the same thing.
They're kind of spacey.
Yeah, and then I came to the conclusion, well, I don't always have to be the one to reach out. And at a certain point, you could say, they have my contact information, they can reach out to me. But I don't have to be like, I need to force them to get together and then just wear pajamas and stay at home and watch House.
Right. No, I'm just saying that was a funny story I heard about, but don't do that in real life.
No.
That's really mean.
That's passive aggressive. That's something I would have done in high school.
Yeah, but that is very immature.
Or after high school.
After. Yeah, I remember that one story you told me.
What did I tell? Oh, about the friend.
The calling. You promised somebody that you were going to call them.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Well, give me some more context. I don't even remember this.
You met this guy. You thought he was kind of weird, and he's like, "Yeah, you should give me a call." It's like, "Oh yeah, I'm still gonna call you." And each of the times that you said that, girls got in the way of the whole thing.
That one doesn't count though.
No, it does.
No, that one doesn't count.
No, it does, because you said that you promised this guy that you were gonna call him, assuming that this person is a guy.
That was not the story I was thinking of, but that doesn't, because I wasn't being passive aggressive. So here's what happens, and I said this story before, so I'll make it quick. I'm part of the blind community.
As am I.
Okay, and when I was a teenager, we would have these daily living skills classes. I know I've told the story before, but I have to put it in context.
Yeah.
We would have these daily living skills classes, okay? And there was this one kid who did funny voices, but he seemed like he was a good enough kid. And we exchanged phone numbers. Now, around this time, I'm in 8th grade, and I briefly start dating this girl who is a junior in high school. So Rick got to brag to all his friends and completely spaced out on calling this kid.
Yeah.
I run into him a month later. He's like, why didn't you call me?
Yeah.
Which is a fair question.
Yeah, why? Yeah. Because you think, he probably forgot about it.
Okay, babes. This is like 96 or 95.
Yep.
And I'm like, I would, but my mom says I'm spending too much time on the phone with this one girl. So I see, it's not me, it's my mom, and it's this one girl. But I promise you, bro, I'm going to call you. Okay. I meet this blind girl who is friends with Alana and also super into phone sex.
Oh, jeez, you have to go there again.
I'm joking.
It's a friend of this girl. It's a friend of this girl.
Alana and her are not really friends. Alana likes to make
It's a friend of this one girl I used to date.
Okay. So this girl's really into phone sex, so we started having a lot of phone sex. Babe, you made me have to tell this story.
Oh.
Okay. So I ran into this kid again, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm having a lot of phone sex. Okay. A couple years go by. We go on this camping thing, and it's a weekend thing. And I was roommates with this kid. And he was the same age I was, but I was a kid back then. This is 99. And it's a great weekend. We're having fun. We're starting to bond. And there is a girl there who asked me out at the end of the weekend. And up until this point, I'm thinking, I'm definitely calling so-and-so sometime this week. So me and this girl start dating for a couple years.
And you don't call this person in the 2 years.
And I don't call this person in the 2 years. So this came up recently. The girl reached out to me and was like, hey, what's going on? And we became friends on Facebook, much to Alana's delight.
Much to my dismay.
Much to Alana's dismay. And the only reason I'm bringing her up in this context is because when she becomes friends with me, Facebook sees that as an algorithm. And she's friends with the kid that I used to blow off. So because she's friends with him, and now her and I are friends on Facebook, I opened Facebook one day, and it recommends that I should be friends with him. So I'm telling Alana this story one day, and she's like, "You're not becoming friends with this person. Don't torture them." But that is completely different.
No, it isn't.
It is.
It is not. Different. It is not different.
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
It's not like I called him in high school and I said, hey, let's get together, and then blew him off and didn't come.
Yeah, but that's almost like that, because you're saying, oh, I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to call you. I'm going to reach out to you. You may not have said that we're going to do stuff, but you didn't call him for all those times that you said you're going to call him.
Well.
So that's kind of the same thing. It may be a little bit different, but it's kind of the same thing because you didn't keep your word.
I was a teenager, babes. And I'm saying I was in the wrong.
Likely exclusive.
I'm saying I was in the wrong. And by the way, it's not like I'm reaching out to him and say, hey, call me so we could get together. So I'm like, and then I just completely blow him off. No?
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I think we had that conversation about the other person that kept making plans to hang out with you. And I said, maybe you should take this person off of your contacts. And
I did. I unfriended her on Facebook over the summer. By the way, me unfriending her doesn't make her a horrible human being. It just means that I don't need somebody constantly reaching out to me saying, hey, we should hang out sometime.
Yeah, and isn't it interesting because if this person had assuming that this person, I don't know if this person has a problem with you, whatever, but why would they want to do that?
I would say this. I've heard people say that they think she has a problem with me. The one who I unfriended over the summer.
Right.
But then when we see each other at events, and I'm thinking specifically of the 2 times you've been there, and she's come up, she started talking to us, and it's like there's no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I've heard a couple people say through the grapevine, we think that she has a problem with you.
But they didn't know what it was.
They didn't know what it was. And it's weird because, so me and this person never dated. And like I said, I did date one of her friends. But I thought that me and her were relatively close for 2 people who had never had sex.
Okay, why do you have to mention that?
Because I just said we never dated. I wanted to clarify. No, but it's not like we were besties, but we used to hang out a fair amount.
Yeah, and you knew each other through a certain organization.
We can say through the NFB.
The NFB.
Yeah.
All right.
And we worked on certain projects together and, all that type of stuff.
Everything was pretty cool.
And
for the most part.
And it would always be her who would come up to us at events, right? So I'm the only situation where I play the blind card a lot is if I'm in the room with somebody who I think has a problem with me, and then I just won't approach them or acknowledge them.
Right, exactly. Oh, I didn't see you.
Right, but she always acknowledged us and always tried to
and it was twice.
Engage us in conversation.
Exactly. She was the one that came up to us at that the time when we were at the thing downtown.
Yeah. And this isn't to discourage her, to say that she's a horrible person. Right. It's just to say that I was a little bit confused.
I would be confused too. It's like, well, if you're going to reach out to me and make the effort to come and talk to me, why won't you get back to me? I would ask that question.
Right. And at the same, I don't know. So, and I can be an asshole sometimes. So I could perfectly understand where somebody might have an issue with me, but then have an issue with me. Like, don't. It's fine if you think I'm an asshole, but then don't try to be all buddy with me when we see each other in person.
Yeah, that's what I guess I would. It seems to me like and in general. I mean, it could be anybody. It could be this person or anybody else.
Yeah.
It seems very very fake.
But at the same point, it did help lead me to the realization of I don't always have to be the one insisting to hang out with somebody.
Right.
So, in that way, you can make the argument that she was a good teacher.
I mean, if somebody reached out to me and said, "Hey, you want to hang out?" and if I couldn't do it, the least I could do is say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I can't."
Yeah, and she did help put in. From what I heard, she put in a word with an X. So I did kind of get laid because of her. Stop!
Honestly, why do you have to bring that up all the time?
Because I love my Jaylo when they give me a kiss.
No,
but I can't. Babes, think about this.
I honestly think you. What?
If we're kissing, I can't bring it up while we're kissing, can I? So give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
No.
So I can't bring it up while we're kissing. I can't bring it up while we're kissing. So give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
You're not off the hook yet, Bubs.
Oh, what ifs? I don't believe in the hook.
You're not off the hook yet.
I love you, babes. But anyways, that's a fun little story.
Conversation.
So, long story short, if you know the girl from the rat story and the NFB, you could probably and you know who she's friends with, you could probably put together who I'm talking about, but otherwise we're not saying anymore.
And I do not want to ever meet this person in public.
I don't think I ever told the rat story here.
No. We don't have to go there.
Okay.
Please.
It's a great story, though. Honestly, I think it's a great story, but
I think it's so disgusting.
I'm not going to bring it up.
Oh, I think it's so gross.
Yes.
Oh, I just get ugh.
Well, in any event.
Ugh.
It's a great story that you do not get to hear. So, yes. And in fairness, also to the, the rat girl's friends, she doesn't believe in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness! How are you just mocking me?
No, she told me that, babes.
I know, and you told me that.
Yep.
But why are we talking about it?
Well, because if you don't know the truth path.
Oh, Bubs.
Sorry, babes, I love you. Can I get a kiss?
No.
Why not?
Because I kissed you so.
Well, kiss me again, 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 kiss me again. Don't tickle me, kiss me again, 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 kiss me again. All right, babes.
What am I going to do with you?
Well, I'd say, but that might be considered erotica.
Oh my goodness.
Jaylo.
What?
We saw some movies last night, unless there's anything else you want to talk about first.
No, we talked about a lot, actually. This is not going to be a short one.
No.
As we said earlier.
But,
yeah, because we have not even gone to the movies yet, so.
All right, let's talk about movies and wrap it up,
and then we go eat.
And then watch some Ted Lasso.
Or eat first. I think we should watch it first and eat afterwards.
Okay. Yes.
Deal.
Okay. All right, so tell me about The Shop on the Corner, which we heard was inspiration for the film You've Got Mail.
So The Shop Around the Corner, really good movie. This came out in what year?
1943.
1943. I couldn't believe it was that old.
1943.
So if I remember correctly, this has to do with a little shop called Modachek and Company, owned by a Mr. Modachek, who didn't in the beginning of the movie, he was very nice to Mr. Kralik, who was played by Jimmy Stewart.
We find out why.
And we find out why. But this young woman, her name is Miss Clara Novak, is receiving... did she receive the letters before she came and worked in the shop?
I think what happened, she started working there, and then she started...
Right, okay.
Exchanging letters with this guy
because she applied for a job to work in the shop,
mm-hmm.
and the person she met was Mr. Kralik, played by Jimmy Stewart. And he wasn't going to give her the job. And she said, well, why won't you give me the job when you said that you need more people to work there? And I forgot what happened. It was kind of a funny scene.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead. You're welcome.
So Mr. Matochek is the guy who has been working with this company, or had this company for a long time. There's some characters like Peppy is the guy who was one of the, I think he was a secretary. And, he had him do things for Mrs. Matochek, which was his wife of 22 years, I think it was. And we don't know much about their marriage, but we end up finding out that something is going on with his wife, and that she's seeing somebody on the side. Meanwhile, I know I'm kind of going back and forth because there's a lot of things that happen.
That's right. You don't have to give away everything.
But Miss Novak is receiving these letters from this guy, and she's exchanging letters, and she thinks that, she is in a very romantic relationship, but never met the guy, and is planning on meeting him. So Mr. Matochek is having problems with his marriage. He thinks that Mr. Kralik is doing something that he doesn't like, and we don't find that out until later, because he is just absolutely mean to this guy for no reason. We don't know why. We find out later on by this, I guess he hires a private investigator to investigate what his wife is doing, and it turns out that he is seeing one of his she's seeing one of his employees, Mr. Vodish, which really, really surprised him, and he realizes that Mr. Kralik was not at fault. Really, really terrible. Mr. Perovich is Mr. Kralik's coworker, who decides, well, since you fired him, I'm going to go and see if he's okay. Really seemed like a nice guy, would you say?
I liked him.
Would you chime in, please?
He actually said that before Mr. Vodacek got the news from the private investigator that Jimmy Stewart was not giving it to the wife.
Yeah.
And,
Mr. Vodish was the one.
Yeah, and then Mr. Vodacek goes into the hospital. Jimmy Stewart comes back, I think right before that, and takes over the company, makes it a success. Mr. Vodacek comes back and says, all right, I want you all to enjoy Christmas Eve. Here's bonuses. Everybody enjoy themselves. He takes one of the new guys home to meet his wife, so, who knows what happens there. And
well, no, I think his wife left.
Okay, yeah.
Mr. Matochek's wife left, remember?
Yeah, okay, got you.
He spends time with the new kid that starts working there.
Yep. And then Jimmy Stewart goes to the girl, and he's playing along with her a little bit. Now, earlier in the movie, they were supposed to meet for dinner, but he realizes, because his friend is with him, that it's the girl from the shop.
Yep.
So he plays like he's not the guy who's been writing the letters. But finally, there's a scene at the end of the movie where the two of them are talking, and eventually comes out that it's Jimmy Stewart who wrote her the letters. And by now we learn that she had a crush on him in the beginning. They kiss and the movie ends.
Yeah, I really like that scene.
Yeah, I think that this is going to sound weird. I think that You Got Mail did a better job of telling the story.
I did too.
But I like the characters in The Shop Around the Corner better.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
I did too. Yeah, I liked Perovich and Vodish and all the, and they were and this was actually taking place in the Budapest.
Yeah.
I thought it was the U.S., but it was Budapest.
I did too.
Yeah. So I'm like, why are these people having like Russian last names? I think it is Matochek and Vodish, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, Budapest. I think that's close to Russia, isn't it?
You're going to have to find a map. Jaylo. I'm bad with that stuff.
Anyway, yeah, but he was working in Budapest. But anyway, so, and I think the kid was American. I think.
Yeah. So let's talk about Tom Hanks for a second.
Yeah.
is an actor that has been compared to Jimmy Stewart.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yes,
Oh.
many, many times.
Well.
I've seen interviews with Tom Hanks, and obviously, growing up when I did, I've seen many, many of his movies.
Uh-huh.
I don't spend time with him away from the camera, so who knows? He could be a horrible human being. But the sense that I get from him is that he's probably generally a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
Right? And he's likable. I like him when I see him in movies.
Yeah.
But I think Jimmy Stewart maybe had a little bit more range.
Yes, I think you're right.
Mm.
I think you're right.
What do you think it was like for Jimmy Stewart to hear Tom Hanks compared to him?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't say.
Mm.
He'd probably be like, really? Why?
Huh.
How would he be compared to me? He's a younger version of myself. How is that? I don't know.
Yeah.
He's probably wondering, well, how could you possibly compare us together? Was he in the military for years?
The answer is no.
No. I don't think he was. No.
Did he hang out with Clarence? No. Did he spend 3 months looking at through a window at his neighbors? Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Yeah.
Hopefully not. I don't know. I just have this image in my mind of Tom Hanks looking at his neighbors and Rita Wilson trying to, get him to do something else.
Oh my goodness.
Which I'm sure is not the case.
No.
Yes.
No. I mean, did Jimmy Stewart make a wish on this machine saying that he wishes he were big?
Probably not.
Did he work for a toy company posing as an adult?
No. Did he go to outer space and say, Houston, we have a problem?
No.
No. And I don't think him and Buzz are that close either.
Right. He didn't take a ride on the Polar Express.
Very good there, Jaylo.
Anyway.
Anyways, Jaylo.
Anyway, we kid.
We kid. I don't really have too many questions about this movie, to be honest.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fun Christmas movie. I liked it. I thought that Jimmy Stewart was kind of dragging out who is this guy that she's supposed to meet.
He could have done it earlier.
He could have done it earlier, and I liked how it ends in. I liked how it ended in "You Got Mail" because she sees the dog, puts it together, because the guy had a dog.
That dog is now dead. Keep going.
I don't know the dog is dead.
It
anyway,
is.
the guy had a dog, and she starts to cry. He tells her to not cry, and she said, I was hoping it was you. And I liked how it ended. I liked how it ended in the movie, but and I also liked how they changed it to where there were two bookstores in competition.
That was cool. I wish that would have been the case in the original.
Yeah, and she loses the store. Mm-hmm. And she goes out of business, and she's trying to deal with it. And I like that, now he's got a good business, but she loses it.
Yeah.
And now she doesn't know what to do with herself. But this one I like too. The characters were fun in the store.
Nice.
But I wish that the story was told a little bit more clear.
Is there anything else you want to say about this movie besides knocking?
Sorry.
That's okay.
No, but I think people should watch it. It's a fun movie.
Watch it, y'all.
I would give it at least a 7.
I'd give it probably a 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, babes.
We decided to watch a classic.
A movie called The Mask with Jim Carrey and Richard Jennings and Cameron Diaz.
And I said that I didn't believe that I watched all of it, and I'm glad I did actually. But there were some things that we had problems with in the movie.
Yeah, so I saw it when it first came out, and I was 11. I think I went to the sneak preview on July 28th, and the film officially was released the next day in 94. I'm going to give a brief overview, and then we're going to talk about some issues, but I'm going to make it kind of really brief.
Yeah.
So, Jim Carrey's this banker named Stanley, and we get the sense that he's been, he hasn't had the best luck with the ladies. Cameron Diaz comes in, named Tina, to open an account. Richard Jennings is Stanley's sleazy friend.
Yeah.
Okay. he goes to meet Richard Jenny at the club where Tina works, and he's thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
He's walking around the city and thinks he sees somebody struggling in the water. So Stanley goes, finds this mask, goes to his residence where he has his dog Milo, puts on the mask, harasses his landlord, and wreaks havoc on the city.
Yeah.
Okay?
But it's funny.
The next day, a cop comes over to his place, and Stanley plays all innocent, like he doesn't know what was going on. Goes into work, comes home, puts on the mask again, robs his bank, goes to see Tina. The place gets shot up. Part of his pajamas are lost there.
Yes.
The cop puts it together. They have footage of the mask robbing the bank, and they have some DNA. So they run the DNA and find out that it's a match for Stanley. Okay? Mm-hmm. The mob wants him dead because they were supposed to rob that bank. And of course, Tina is dating the mob leader, or gang. Mm-hmm. We're going to call it a mob for this movie.
Right.
Because of course she's dating him, right? Mm-hmm. And they offer $50,000 to anybody who can get him. Amy Yazbek is a reporter who asks Stanley to come to hang out with her because she's trying to crack the case of the mask. She turns him into the mob. After the cops try to arrest him, he escapes from there. The one guy gets the mask, Tina's boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Jim Carrey gets arrested, goes to prison. Tina comes over, then leaves. Then the dog breaks him out of prison. They go to the big events, and the dude has the mask. Through a strange series of events, the dog gets it. Jim Carrey gets it from the dog. He saves the day, is the hero of the story, and then they throw the mask away. Cameron Diaz makes out with him. Richard Jenny jumps in the water to try to get the mask. That's where the movie ends.
Yeah, I really like the stuff when the mask is on.
That's great.
It's funny.
That stuff, I think, is the best part of the movie, is Jim Carrey actually wearing the mask.
Yeah.
I really liked it as a kid, but I didn't have enough film-going experience to see the problems. Yep. So one thing I'm noticing from these early Jim Carrey films, he's really good in them, but the actors around him aren't really given a lot to work with.
Well, Cameron Diaz is pretty good.
Right, but everybody else in the movie, it's just sort of, they're given second-rate material.
Right.
And if you look at Dumb and Dumber, it's kind of the same thing. And also with Ace Ventura. Like, Courtney Cox is really good in Ace Ventura.
Yeah, she is.
But, and I like Tone Loken and to a lesser extent Sean Young.
Yeah.
But everybody else, they don't really have a lot of strong material in that movie.
Right, yeah.
So The Mask is still a good movie, but it would be a bad movie if it wasn't for Jim Carrey. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It also doesn't make sense that there's this big crime, and at one point in the movie, Jim Carrey is bragging about being friends with the Mask.
With
Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
And everybody knows he committed the crime, right? Uh-huh. Plus, they throw away the mask at the end. Like,
I'm like, well, why did they have to throw it away? Why couldn't somebody keep it?
Put it in a safe in his house, but
yeah, because clearly it has whatever powers it has.
Yeah.
Somebody could easily use it, like, oh, okay, you're in trouble, I'll put the mask on.
Or somebody, a bad guy could find it in the river and use it, you know.
I wish they would. I wish there was like an explanation as to how the mask does it, but
I'm kind of glad there wasn't, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, we just kind of know that it's this magical thing.
Yeah, but he could have totally kept it.
Yeah, I would have done that.
Yeah, and nobody was claiming it, so he could have kept it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and why is Richard Jenny jumping in the river to get it?
Well, obviously because he wants the powers that it gives him.
True, but I just don't understand why Jim Carrey would do it.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Well, also, Richard Jenny knows that Jim Carrey has a mask. Why doesn't he try to steal it from him?
I know.
If he wants it that bad.
I know. I don't get it. He's like, hey, I'll pay you such and such money if you give the mask to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or tell him, oh, I'll pay you this amount of money. You sell it to me.
They made a sequel to this movie called Son of the Mask, which we're not going to watch, and I did not see.
Wow.
And so the only reason I bring that up in the context of this, Jim Carrey isn't in it, neither is Cameron Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're the Stanley and Tina from the original movie or if some other guy found the mask. So that puts a little bit of shade on my question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Stanley and Tina stay together or do they break up?
That's a good question. I think they stay together for a while and then they break up. Or maybe they stay together briefly and they break up. Excuse me. Not wake up. Because I don't know. It doesn't strike me that their relationship would be very deep.
Especially if she was just dating a mob boss like a couple days earlier.
That she's completely afraid of.
Right.
And, by the way, something happens to him before the movie ends.
Involving the type of humor that Alana loves.
No, not even.
Yeah.
You like to say that.
Oh. Alana's really into toilet humor.
I do. I am not.
You are. But I love you. I love you, babes. Yes.
Your face is as soft as a baby's bottom.
Because found another way to work in the bottom there, Jaylo.
Hey, no.
Okay, so...
Be serious here for a minute. Yeah.
I am serious.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think this experience affects Stanley's confidence?
Well, I think maybe he realizes, well, I don't need the mask to get a woman or to save somebody. Maybe he thought, oh, I don't need it anymore. Somebody else can have it. I can do that myself.
So I believe that Jim Carrey and Judd Apatow at least used to be pretty good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And you know Judd Apatow because he did like a lot of Seth Rogen movies.
And he was Adam Sandler's old college roommate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did that. He did a couple movies with his wife, I think.
Yeah, he tries to put her in everything.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit unnerving. It'd be like, okay, I get that you have a happy marriage, bro, but, we don't need to see your wife in this.
Not all the time.
Right. I think that Judd Apatow wrote The Cable Guy, and Leslie Mann, his wife, plays Matthew Broderick's girlfriend in that movie. But that's actually not where I wanted to go with this.
All right.
I heard an interview with Judd Apatow, and this was before he was famous, and he said if you look at the roles that Jim Carrey became successful in, they're pretty much all about a man dealing with confidence in some way. So you have Ace Ventura is this really overconfident guy. You have
Such a funny movie.
Right. You have Lloyd Christmas who hasn't found confidence yet. He doesn't really know what it is.
Yeah, and then you've got
the Riddler, who's
Riddler.
super confident. Then you also have the character he played, the Cable Guy, whose confidence comes from watching too much TV, but he's really unconfident.
Right.
And then you have the Mask.
Yeah, Stanley
Ickiss, who is he needs the mask for confidence.
Right.
And what I'm wondering from you, do you think that Stanley still needs the mask to be confident?
No.
Okay.
No. No, he doesn't.
I am an animal person, which surprises people.
As am I.
I love dogs.
I do too.
It didn't always feel that way, but I think dogs are awesome.
Well, I've loved dogs ever since I was very young.
Oh.
What?
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
And they're all dead.
And some cats. I like some cats.
Cats are cool too.
Cats are cool depending on what kind of cat you have.
And I actually like movies where there's smart animals.
Yes.
As long as it's not they're too smart.
Yeah, he was trying to get his dog to open to try to get into the prison. I think.
Dog helps break him out of prison.
Yeah.
The dog takes the mask. It's a little bit ridiculous. The cop is a little bit too inept.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Except at the beginning where he figures out the thing with the pajamas.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I like this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I saw it for the first time last night with you, I'd probably be more critical of it.
Yeah.
Since I have fond memories of it, and I am a Jim Carrey fan, I'm more accepting of it.
Right.
I don't know if I can recommend it to people.
Really? Why?
Because of the flaws I just said. Because it's built basically around one or two characters, and everybody else in the movie doesn't really. They're just kind of there. It feels too two-dimensional with everybody.
I guess
else.
I'm not like too worried. So worried about that. I would still recommend it to people, but it's a good dialogue starter about, or conversation starter about, overconfident people, or what is confidence really.
You know what? That's a good way to look. And let me rephrase what I just said. I would say yes, what she said, and with the caveat that you're really watching it for a great performance from Jim Carrey.
Yes, so I was surprised when you said you would recommend it.
I'd recommend it with some caveats. That's a better way to say it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, babes?
I like that.
Nice. I'm assuming your family has seen The Mask.
I believe they have. I don't know who has, but it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't. They did.
Well, good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we've seen Liar Liar.
Pants
We've
on
seen
Fire.
Dumb and Dumber. I think there was one Christmas that we did watch. Ace Ventura.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
that was a fun movie. Yeah, and I've seen Bruce Almighty, which wasn't that good.
That's not that good. That's
No.
a little bit too preachy.
That was just weird.
I really, the only one I liked in that movie was Morgan Freeman.
Oh.
Yeah.
The person who's supposed to be God.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't like the movie that much.
No, it's we're not going to watch that.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it.
I'm not going to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would put it to you that way. I've seen it, and
It's not that impressive.
no.
No.
Well,
yeah.
good. Is there anything?
I think it's sacrilegious, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's. I don't know about that. To me, it felt a little bit too preachy, but it is what it is, and we're glad that.
I don't think it was preachy at all. I think it was. Sacrilegious.
No, but everything he does has a bad reaction, and it's just like, come on, dude. I just want to escape and watch a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I really like The Truman Show too. He's great in that, but you don't like that movie.
I know. I mean, I didn't really get into it that much.
Have you seen it from beginning to end?
Yes, I did, but maybe it's because I didn't appreciate it. I don't know.
Yeah, we might have to watch that.
Okay, and I didn't really like the cable guy either.
See, this is. I think that it's up in the air whether it's the cable. It's between the Cable Guy, Ace Ventura, and the Truman Show of what is my favorite Jim Carrey movie. I love the Cable Guy. You don't have to watch it because you've seen it before and you didn't like it, but
I didn't like
it's
it.
for real. It's one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. But that's just me, babes.
Okay.
Yes. Anything else to say about The Mask?
No.
So we go and watch Ted Lasso since neither of us dreamed last night.
No, I didn't dream about anything. I didn't dream about anything.
So we go and watch Ted Lasso.
Okay.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.